Hey there, Halloween fans! Are you ready to dive into the most thrilling, chilling, and exciting time of the year? Neil Patrick Harris here, ready to dive into the most spooktacular time of the year. Halloween is not just a holiday, it's an experience, a celebration of all things eerie and fun. Halloween, a night of costumes, candy, and chills, holds a special place in our hearts. It's a time when we can be anyone or anything we want to be, from the scariest monsters to the silliest characters. From carving pumpkins to telling ghost stories, it's a time for embracing the strange, the spooky, and the downright silly. Whether you're a fan of the creepy or the comical, Halloween has something for everyone. But have you ever wondered where these traditions came from? The history of Halloween is as rich and varied as the costumes we wear. Get ready for a fascinating journey as we explore the ancient roots of Halloween and uncover its secrets. From the Celtic festival of Samhain to the Roman traditions, Halloween has evolved over centuries. We'll travel the globe to discover unique Halloween traditions, bust some common myths, and see how different cultures celebrate this spooky season. Did you know that in Mexico, they celebrate the Day of the Dead, a time to honor deceased loved ones? And for those of you who love to get creative, we'll even conjure up some easy DIY costume ideas. Whether you're a crafting novice or a seasoned pro, we've got tips and tricks to help you create the perfect Halloween look. So buckle up, my spooky friends, and let's embark on a Halloween adventure. From haunted houses to festive parties, there's no end to the fun and fright that awaits. Let's make this Halloween the best one yet. Our Halloween adventure begins over 2,000 years ago with the ancient Celts. These people lived in what is now Ireland, the United Kingdom, and northern France. They were deeply connected to nature and the changing seasons, which played a significant role in their lives and traditions. They celebrated a festival called Samhain on October 31st, marking the end of summer and the harvest season. This was a crucial time for them as they prepared for the long, dark winter ahead. The festival was a grand affair, filled with feasting, bonfires, and various rituals to honor the gods and spirits. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred. They thought that the spirits of the deceased could return to the earth, causing mischief or bringing messages from the other side. To protect themselves and their homes, they would light large bonfires and wear costumes to disguise themselves from any malevolent spirits. Spirits could cross over, making it a time for both celebration and caution. People would leave offerings of food and drink outside their homes to appease the wandering spirits. It was a night filled with both fear and excitement, as the Celts navigated the thin veil between worlds. As Christianity spread, Samhain blended with All Saints' Day on November 1st and All Souls' Day on November 2nd. The Church sought to replace the pagan festival with a Christian one, honoring saints and martyrs. This transition was gradual, and many of the old Samhain traditions were incorporated into the new celebrations. These days honored saints and the departed, incorporating some of Samhain's themes. People would visit graves, light candles, and pray for the souls of the deceased. The blending of these traditions created a rich tapestry of customs that would continue to evolve over the centuries. Over time, Samhain evolved into Halloween, adopting its own unique customs and traditions. Pretty cool, right? Today, Halloween is a time for dressing up in costumes, trick-or-treating, and enjoying spooky decorations. It's a holiday that has traveled through time, blending ancient beliefs with modern fun, and continues to captivate people of all ages around the world. Halloween's magic isn't limited to just one part of the world. This beloved holiday, known for its spooky charm and playful frights, has found its way into the hearts of people across the globe. Each culture adds its unique twist, creating a rich tapestry of traditions that celebrate the eerie and the supernatural. Let's take a trip around the globe to explore how other cultures celebrate this spooky time. From the Americas to Asia, each region has its own way of honoring the spirits and embracing the mysterious. In Mexico, Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a vibrant celebration of life and death. This tradition, which dates back to ancient Mesoamerican cultures, is a time for families to come together and remember their deceased loved ones with joy and reverence. Families create colorful altars, known as ofrendas, to welcome the spirits of loved ones back home. These altars are adorned with marigolds, candles, and sugar skulls, each element holding deep symbolic meaning. The marigolds, with their bright orange hue, are believed to guide the spirits back to the world of the living. In Japan, the Obon festival is a time to honor ancestors with dancing and offerings. This Buddhist tradition, which has been celebrated for over 500 years, involves families returning to their ancestral homes to pay respects to their forebears. Lanterns, both floating on water and released into the sky, guide spirits back to the afterlife. The sight of these glowing lanterns drifting away is both beautiful and poignant, symbolizing the connection between the living and the dead. In the Philippines, Pangangaluluwa involves families visiting cemeteries, offering prayers, and sharing food. This tradition, which takes place on All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, is a time for families to come together and honor their deceased loved ones. From Mexico to Japan, these traditions remind us that Halloween is a global phenomenon with diverse and fascinating expressions. Each culture's unique way of celebrating this time of year adds to the rich tapestry of global traditions, showing us that the desire to honor the dead and celebrate the supernatural is a universal human experience. Whether through colorful parades, solemn rituals, or festive gatherings, these celebrations bring people together in a shared appreciation of life's mysteries and the enduring connection between the living and the dead. Fun facts to tantalize your funny bone. Ready for some fun Halloween trivia? Did you know that orange and black are Halloween's colors for a reason? Orange represents the harvest, while black symbolizes death and the unknown. And what about those jack-o'-lanterns? Legend has it that a mischievous fellow named Jack tricked the devil and was forbidden from both heaven and hell. Left to wander the earth, Jack carried a burning coal inside a carved-out turnip to light his way. Spooky, right? These fun facts add an extra layer of intrigue to our Halloween celebrations. Busting Halloween myths. Don't be afraid of the dark. Now let's tackle some common Halloween myths. Have you heard that black cats are bad luck? That's just a superstition. Black cats are just as loving as any other feline friend. And what about poisoned candy? Thankfully, cases of Halloween candy tampering are incredibly rare. However, it's always a good idea to check your treats before indulging. So don't let these myths spoil your Halloween fun. Remember, knowledge is power, and knowing the truth makes Halloween even more enjoyable. DIY costume extravaganza. Unleash your inner ghost. Now, let's talk costumes. Halloween is the perfect time to let your imagination run wild. But you don't need a Hollywood budget to create an amazing costume. Here's a simple yet classic idea. The ghost. Grab an old white sheet, cut out some eye holes, and voila! You're ready to haunt the neighborhood. Want something a little more adventurous? How about a mad scientist? Throw on a lab coat, some goggles, and maybe even some crazy hair, and you're good to go. Remember, the key to a great DIY costume is creativity and having fun. Safety first. Spooky friends. As you're out and about enjoying the Halloween festivities, remember to stay safe. Always trick or treat in well-lit areas and with a responsible adult. Make sure your costumes have reflective tape or carry a flashlight so drivers can see you. And most importantly, be respectful of others' property and have a howling good time. Happy Halloween, everyone! Stay spooky!